Fly ball into left field. Long will spit for the out. Here comes McCants from third to tie the game for the Mets in the outfield. I mean, there is a Grand Canyon-sized gap between Long and Ewing. You can't even see Long. There he is. Look at all that space out there.
It's a huge gap.
They are playing him to hit it in the air to right and right center. 3-2 again, and he hits it into that left center gap. Go-ahead run's going to come around and score. Johnson's in. Trimble will stop. Here comes the throw. And Palm Beach play a doubleheader starting at 4:30. Line drive for Long and a base hit. Infield remains in. Perozzo hits one to that drawn in infield. Long's coming to the plate. The throw goes to third. The tag there. Got him. Mets take the lead. Perozzo's ground ball does the trick as Jacoby scores from third base. Cascanet flies a ball into right field. Long races in, makes the catch, trying to double off the runner, and he did it.
Now a 2-0 pitch roped into right field, but falling right into the glove of Jenkins.
And Long was off the side of the plate as this ball is lined into right by Long. Diving try, no good by Jenkins. He somehow, though, blocked it with his chest. Ground ball up the middle and through. Friedrich with the base hit, which means another run for the Cardinals as Petrutz scores. Petrutz flies one into center field, Long ranging back. He's underneath, makes the grab for the third out of the inning to get back. Those who listened on radio on Sunday, that's what I kept calling for last week in Daytona. A lot of singles, but they were down. Pitch is high, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, that's what an extra base hit would do right now for the Mets.
Long might not get a chance. 3-0. Misses high with ball 4. A drive into center field, down for a base hit. 1 run is in. Long coming to the plate. The throw's going to skip in. And the Mets are alive. Cuevas, a 2-run single. And it is 6-3. Long drove in a couple of runs last week in Daytona. He's the Mets' 17th round pick out of Miami. Great pro debut in his first game. Rounds 1 fat. He had a couple of hits, scored the go-ahead run in the 9th. Made a great play in left field. Finds himself in a 1-1 count here. The upright stance, back of the box. Takes a close one.
It's the third pitch now we've seen that is missed by hairs.
In for the Cardinals. Long pokes it into center, falling fast. It will drop. Jacoby Long ties this game up with the single into center as Ewing touches home. It's 1-1. That's Cardinals had a Sunday finale here. He flies it into shallow left field. This is a long run for Long. He makes the play. He's got a good beat out there in left field already from that bullpen. Suarez with the fly ball deep into left. Long is there, makes the play. Here's Jacoby Long, last hope for the Mets to keep this game going. Fonte is ahead 0-2. 0-2 on Long. It's a poke into center, and Jacoby's got a hit. Down to his last strike. That's a couple of hits and a couple of runs against Davila in the first. Long shoots one into right field, chasing back Baez. He's got it. It was a sharply hit ball by Jacoby. Going for a 4-game hit streak.
Trying to do it again here. Here's the payoff. And it's a fly ball into right field. Long takes a couple steps back, then readjusts. He's underneath it, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. So Diaz, and a good guy to have at the plate in Jacoby Long. He's batting .286. And now the 0-1 pitch. Taken for a called strike. Watches that curveball go by. And the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off by Long down the right field side and out of the ballpark. And now the 0-2 home. Taken low for a ball. 1-2 pitch. And Jacoby flies this one into left field. Petrutz has it for the first out. And Ewing and Roselli will return quickly ahead of Weatherholt. And now the 0-2 pitch. Line in the right field. It's down for a base hit. Long fields it, fires it in, and fielded by Hernandez, but held at third is Martin.
Boy, that was a great throw. We saw Eli Serrano pose the runner on a one-hopper yesterday from right. Long. And that was all the way in the air to Hernandez. So Gary Kendall gave the stop sign pretty quick. That runner on third base, and that was a good thing. That was excellent. That's sending that message with some of these new guys from the outfield. Of course, Cuevas, already a great arm when he plays right field as well. That's a dangerous team to try to force runs in on. So more chances and a couple of more hits. Breaking ball missed. Foul tip, big rip on the slider. Ball is fouled back. 1-2.
Long on a rare 0-for-3 day right now. He's got a good swing. Can really get those long arms extended.
1-2 skipper. Two, and Long will let it pass. It's a full count. Payoff pitch. Missed badly. Long will take his base. Franklin Gomez navigated that top of the first scoreless at 30 pitches as this ball's whacked into left field by Hernandez. He will have a base hit. Long hold him to a single. Good throw by Jacoby. One thing we've seen from these new Mets players, be Long or Serrano or Benj, they can really wing it from the outfield. He drives this ball in deep left field, and Gazdar hits one off the middle of the wall. Runner going to third will stop there. It's a double for Gazdar.
Thankfully for the Mets, it did not get out of the ballpark, stays in, and Long's great arm helped keep the runner at third base. No chance of sending him home. 1-2, poked into the netting, foul by Long. So fights off that one to stay alive at 1-2. Long chops this one, and it's grabbed by Martin. He flips to second for one, back to first, not in time. So Long beats out the double play.
Ortega flies one deep left field. Long on the run. Long makes the catch. Bumping up against the wall.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Long. Dishmay is set and the pitch home. Looked like a pretty good curveball, but it just misses low. Good take by Jacoby Long. Counts even up at 2-2. 2-2 pitch, short chopper. Mabry coming in. He's going to barehand it, but hold it. And Jacoby Long, an infield hit. Trying to get through inning number 6. 2-2. Fly ball left field. Long racing back at the track. He makes the catch for out number 1. A nice read by Jacoby Long.
Grab the lead right back in the bottom of the 5th. 3-1, a fly ball soaring towards Long. Can he get there? It's close. Jacoby leaps, and he cannot quite make the play. Well, he went over the railing in Daytona when there was no net in his first pro game. Was able to pull one back this time. Just missed. Would have been a great catch. Fly ball into left field. Long will spit for the out. Here comes McCants from third to tie the game for the Mets in the outfield. I mean, there is a Grand Canyon-sized gap between Long and Ewing. You can't even see Long. There he is. Look at all that space out there.
It's a huge gap.
They are playing him to hit it in the air to right and right center. 3-2 again, and he hits it into that left center gap. Go-ahead run's going to come around and score. Johnson's in. Trimble will stop. Here comes the throw. And Palm Beach play a doubleheader starting at 4:30. Line drive for Long and a base hit. Infield remains in. Perozzo hits one to that drawn in infield. Long's coming to the plate. The throw goes to third. The tag there. Got him. Mets take the lead. Perozzo's ground ball does the trick as Jacoby scores from third base. Haskinet flies a ball into right field. Long races in, makes the catch, trying to double off the runner, and he did it.
Now a 2-0 pitch roped into right field, but falling right into the glove of Jenkins.
And Long was off the side of the plate as this ball is lined into right by Long. Diving try, no good by Jenkins. He somehow, though, blocked it with his chest. Liner into left field by Hernandez. That's down and fair, rolling against the wall. DeLeo's making his way to third base. And it's a stand-up double by Hayes.
Boy, I don't want to make this call.
They both deferred. Ground ball, weakly hit. Nice play in the hole, but Clayton throws it away. Long is aboard. Here comes a run. Snyder scores. The second inning, pitched all around that. Could not do the same in the fifth. Sky ball to Long. Jacoby makes the play. His fourth game with Jupiter.
Makes a great play on Roselli. Now here's a ground ball, and it's booted by Clayton. Fires to first, not in time.
For Jacoby. 2 gone in the third. The pitch, broken bat, and a hollow ground out. Is backhanded at first by Shoji Naga. Pulido gets the throw from Cody, and he tags the bag just in time. 5 strikeouts, but 2 runs allowed so far in 3 for Diaz. Shoji Naga rips one the other way, and a diving play. Oh my goodness, Jacoby Long. He didn't have to come a long way to make that catch, but he certainly extended his body to make that play. 1-0 now today. Fastball hit back to the right field line. Diving into the second baseman. He's not going to get there. It's a base hit. Saltimon scores to give the Threshers a lead. Dragoo scores. And now the Threshers are up by 2 and going back to second base and getting tagged out. Leadoff man walked. That's A.J. Ewing on third base with 1 out in the top of the 7th. The 1-2. Hit the other way into right field. That's a base hit, and it's a 1-run ball game. Dragoo almost came home with it, but instead held it. 8 on second. 3-0 the pitch, and Hediger goes after it. Hits a high fly ball out to right center field. Long comes in, he makes the grab. Taib bluffs the tag, and he'll head back to second after the second out is recorded. Full count to Shoji Naga. And this one hit in the air out to left field. Coming in is Long, and he makes the catch on the run for the second out of the 4th inning, and has played now 6 games for the St. Lucie Mets. 1-2 is popped up in foul territory. Long run, and Jacoby Long makes the catch on the run. 2 on, 1 out. 1-2 the count to Jacoby Long. Enriquez deals. Fastball just upstairs. It's 2-2. Enriquez takes a look over at second with 2 on the pitch clock. He deals. 2-2. Hit on a line is short, just past the glove of Caba into center field. And Eucari de la Cruz will stop the runner at third. A third would tie it. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out in the bottom of the 10th inning. Yabor looks over at second, fires the payoff. Shoji Naga hits a line drive out to left center field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Hediger is stopped rounding third, and Shoji Naga will stay at first with a 1 out with a leadoff single. That one hit high in the air, out to shallow center field. Drifting into left center is Ewing. It's Long who makes the call, camps underneath it to make the catch. As Tehran scans the runners and fires. Fastball weakly bounced over to third. Tello's going to go home with it. Fires the throw in, not in time. As Cuevas scores from third on the fielder's choice. The 3 straight knocks have the Threshers tied the game. 1-1, high fly ball. This could send us to extras. Into left field. Long coming in. On the foul line, he comes up with a baseball, and that will send us to extras on the regular season finale.